All right, had a little bit of a false start there. Sorry about that, folks. Testing out some new buttons here on the old Stream Deck. Welcome to the undefeated community. My name is Mustache John. This is Wake Up and Barca, where we go over all the Barcelona news and headlines. We catch up with each other while we enjoy our morning caffeine. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We'll talk about Spain's loss to France. We'll talk a little bit about USA's loss to Panama. And of course, we'll catch up on the headlines and with each other. Good morning, folks. Let's go ahead and get this party started the right way.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the undefeated Mustache John.
All right, first things first, let me go ahead and fix that little glitch that I just created by accidentally hitting the wrong button and going live in on a different stream. So I think we're good. I think we're okay. Let me check one more thing here and then we will get on the news. I need to delete that because it's not real live. This one that I just did right there. We're going to delete this. There we go. Okay. We should be good. Everyone should be directed straight to here now. Good morning, Eli. Thanks for coming in and getting things started with us. Good morning, Levi. Coffee at dawn. Good morning. Yes, we got the Stash Squad rolling in. Indeed. How was everybody's weekend? Let's start with that. I had a wonderful weekend myself. Got to play some soccer on Friday. Disappointing loss. Heartbreaker. Had a 2-0 lead going into halftime. Ended up losing 3-2. Fluke goal with like 20 seconds left for us to lose it. Terribly disappointing. Anyway, Saturday was fun. Got to have brunch with an old friend who was in town. And then went and saw comedian Andrew Schultz. If you guys are not familiar with Andrew Schultz, very funny gentleman. So went and saw him downtown. And then Sunday, what did I do? Went and had lunch with a friend. Went and saw the new Venom movie. For those of you that are Marvel fans, new Venom movie, it's a good one. You got to go check it out. It's a lot better than the first. And then I watched USA lose to Panama. So we can start there. What? I thought we were over this stuff. I thought the U.S. men's national team had moved on. Thought we were good. And then Greg Berhalter's like, hang on, I want to put on our C squad against Panama away and see what happens. We lose 1-0 is what happens. So now we're right back in a position where we need to get points. We were at the top of the table for World Cup qualifiers. Mexico won. I think Canada drew. Let's do CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. And we'll jump over this first while I catch up on the chat. Levi says Spain were robbed. How so? I saw most of the second half, and what I saw was France scored 2 goals. All the offsides. I hear you. I hear you on that one. Levi says Northern Ireland lost. I'm with you on that one, Levi. We did too. Henry, good morning. How you been, sir? Levi prefers Star Wars over Marvel. I mean, to each their own. Levi, we put out like a B-, a C squad, and that's what happens when your front three. Who do we start with? I want to make sure I'm not telling lies here. When your front three is Weah, Zardes, and Areola, and then look at that midfield. I love Musa, but Acosta, Leggett, not going to cut it. Zardes doesn't cut it for me. I like the center back pairing, Zimmerman and McKenzie. I like Shaq Moore. Bellows okay, but overall it was just not enough. Look at what we had on the bench: Dest, Adams, Aronson, Robinson, Pepe, Hoppy. Excuse me. We've changed the pronouncing of his name so many times. He goes by Hoppy. Either way, McKennie was out. That's a big part. Future Barcelona superstar Weston McKennie was out for the U.S. men's national team. Gave up a fluke goal, and we just nothing for USA to actually latch onto. There was no possession in the attacking third. Good morning, Kudis. Hope you're having a good start to your day, getting ready for work, I'm sure. Argentina beat Uruguay 3-0. Messi scored. That's cool. Listen, let me look at let me share this. Boom. There we go. Now you guys can see what I'm seeing. Yeah, just looking at the lineup, this is not the U.S. typical starting 11. This is far from it. Even going through, none of these front three make it in. Maybe Musa makes the starting 11 in the midfield. Maybe, but probably not. And then, yeah, Matt Turner, maybe. Like, out of these 11 players, if we're playing a top team and we need to win, these guys aren't our starters. That ain't it. That ain't it. Goulet says it wasn't offsides, referring to the France goal. Says Eric touched the ball. I didn't catch that. If that is true, that would change things. Cheng, good morning, sir. Welcome, welcome. Good morning from Iran. Welcome. I think you might be the first Iranian to shout out Iran, so welcome, sir. Levi asks, where's Pulisic? Where's Pulisic? Where's Reyna? Where's Pepe? Where's McKennie? Where's Adams in the starting lineup? Where's Dest? Where's Robinson? Where's our whole starting 11? Our Berhalter, our coach, messed this one up. He messed this one up. I understand what he's trying to do. We were at the top of the table for CONCACAF. We'll take a look here. We were at the top of the table. Now we're second. Tied for second? Yeah. So we were at top. Mexico got a win. So going into this match, if USA's first, Berhalter's thinking, all right, whoops. I do
Ladies and
all
gentlemen.
too often. I said when I got the stream deck that would be done, but it turns out I have to push the button one more time, so it's not done. Anyway, we'll figure it out, folks. We'll figure it out. It's a Monday morning. We're going to have little hiccups. It happens. Anyway, Berhalter rotated the squad. We got another match on Wednesday. 3 games within a week, plus these guys are traveling. They're on international break from their regular clubs, and this is no vacation. So you got to rotate players, and you need to find out early on, do the players that I have on the squad actually matter? Can I rely on them when I need them to go into a match, whether it's just filling in for a substitution or changing of tactics mid-match, whatever it is? Can I rely on these players? And Greg Berhalter got his answer, which is no. Anybody who played in that match yesterday, go back to these, looking at the lineups. Where are we at? Right here. Anyone who played in this starting 11, for me, does not make the team. Maybe Musa. Weah still has some developing to do. He was just going around pouting on the pitch the entire time. He should have been carrying that front line. Plays at Lille, League One champions. Doesn't start regularly, but gets regular playing time off the bench. And there's no reason for him to be up top just whining about not getting enough service up top. Pretty much all match long, they were just dumping balls over the top to nobody. It was frustrating to watch. I can say that. It was frustrating to watch. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Imagine if America still had Howard. I would love it if Tim Howard would step up between the posts. That'd be great. Josh Sargent, for me, does not cut it. I want to see Pepe. I want to see Daryl DK and Matthew Hoppe. Those are the 3 strikers that I would like to see go with us to the World Cup. Did I watch Mbappe's goal? Mr. Hustle says he was off. Chang said in the chat earlier that there was a deflection off of Eric. I don't remember seeing that or that being called out. If that is true, then that would justify the no call. Well, Legacy, this is what we get. We get about 13-ish people each morning, but guess what? When we started this in the summer, I think we had like 3, maybe 4 showing up regularly. So we are 4 or 5 months into it now. We've more than doubled those numbers, so the channel is growing. Most popularly on this channel, we get reaction videos, live watch-along for Barcelona. That's where we get a lot of our action. But glad you found us. Welcome. You can be lucky number 14 coming in. What else we got going on here? Chang, no worries. No worries if you're late. Beowulf, kudos. I missed the reference. What was the Beowulf? Oh, I see it. Oh, I see. I didn't catch his name there. Brendan, Roger. Okay. Yeah, let Beowulf there. Let him know what the community's all about, my friends. Because, yes, we have Wake Up in Barca every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on the channel where we catch up with each other and the Barcelona news. But we also do live streams for all the Barcelona matches, which we have coming up. A big one here is Valencia coming up on, let me check the date here. I want to make sure I'm not telling you wrong. 17th, I believe it is. Let's go Barcelona fixtures, and we'll jump over here. And I am correct. Sunday, the 17th. We're going to be playing Valencia. And, folks, look how far we have to scroll down to find Barcelona in the table. That's disappointing. But we got a match in hand. If we win that match in hand, that puts us to 15 points, which puts us above Sevilla. Oh, they also have a match in hand. Well, whatever. It gives us a chance at the top 4 if we win our match in hand. But coming up, Sunday, 3 o'clock, Valencia. We'll do the live watch-along. And we'll get some commentary going as well. But we got a couple of Wake Up in Barças before that. Martin's Marvel, good morning, sir. I'm doing well. How you been? Eli, we'll talk about that another time. I want to get to the Barcelona news here. I appreciate that. And what is it? Beowulf? Beowulf. I appreciate that, Beowulf. Thank you so much, brother. Love the support. Levi calling for early 3-2 Valencia. That doesn't seem, it seems plausible. I'll say that seems pretty plausible. It is going to be a tough match. That's for sure. That is for sure. What else? Coffee says, seems like Dembele is going to leave. All right, we'll go ahead and jump into the news. We will jump into the news. I don't think Dembele is going anywhere. I don't think, who else was rumored? Was it just Dembele? We'll get into it. Barcelona news. Let's go. Listen, here's my thing. Any transfer rumors right now are it's just headlines. It's just headlines, my friends. That's all. Trying to sell the newspapers. All right. Messi explains departure. Barcelona beat Atletico. I'll click on it, but I don't want to talk about Messi anymore. I really don't. 4 from Barca chasing UEFA Nations League glory. All right. Oh, that's from right. That was from yesterday. Gavi breaking out for Spain. Love to see that. I think his experience with the national team is definitely going to give us a little bit of a return on investment at the Blaugrana. Newcastle linked with a January move for Coutinho. That's interesting. I don't know why they would make that their first signing, but Premier League side Newcastle could kick off their January spending with a move for Barcelona outcast Philippe Coutinho. He's not really an outcast. He was just injured, and now he's back. He's getting playing time. I wouldn't call him an outcast. Fans are confident the club can begin talks for a host of targets in the coming months. Yada, yada, yada. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. I don't think Coutinho's going anywhere. I don't think Dembele's going anywhere. Those were the top rumors. I don't see it happening, friends. I really don't. Beowulf says Messi was phenomenal against Uruguay. I'm sure he was. Let's see. What else? Levi Busquets did play well, but here's the thing. He's got a second defensive mid alongside him. He's got Rodri right there. Someone else was bringing up how, John, you keep talking about how Busquets needs to be replaced in the defensive mid, but look how well he's playing at Spain and yada, yada, yada. He had Rodri playing there next to him. Hey, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the community. I don't know why it didn't pop up here. I think I maybe need to add that on. I'm not sure why that doesn't pop up. Either way, we got the sound. Oh, it's because it's turned off. That's why. There we go. Apologize that your name did not show up on screen. If you want to let me know in the chat who just subbed, I'll give you a shout out. And I forget what I was saying. Anyway, what else we got? Chang Madrid is in 2 weeks. They're on the 24th. So not next week. That's going to be in 2 weeks. But yeah, big one coming up. Mr. Hustle says, remember, Aguero and Dembele are returning after the break. Yes, we still have things to look forward to. Ansu Fati needs to get up to 90 minutes match fitness. Aguero, Dembele returning from injury. Jordi Alba returning from injury, so we can see Serginho Dest slide over to the right-hand side and continue that excellent performance. Good morning, Thushar. Good morning, Curioso. How you boys doing? Kudis asks, whose international play benefits Barca the most? Honestly, we're scattered across the world now. It used to be, for the last decade or so, Barcelona's squad was basically Spain, swap out Messi, Dani Alves, and Eto'o at times, but it was mostly Spain's national team. Now we had, 2-3 players on Spain's national team. We got one at USA. We got 2 or 3 in Netherlands. So we're kind of split between Spain and Netherlands right now for the most part. So those are the 2 nations that I think we would get the most benefit from for those nations doing well in tournaments. Eli, I know you're subbed. Love you, buddy. Thushar asks, any plans on FIFA 22? I haven't even bought it. This was the first year since 2004 that I did not get the game on release, and I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I might not. I made the decision last year around February that instead of playing video games for an hour or 2 every night, I'm gonna dedicate that time to the channel, and look where we are now. So I think I gotta double down on that as opposed to playing FIFA. Not that there's anything against playing video games. I love playing video games, but for me and what I'm trying to accomplish, I need that time to put to the channel. Kika says, I want to tell you something. In this world where politicians separate people from people, football is what connects us. Now outside the language, race, and you and I are one. We are both Barca fans. Hey, Kika. Dude, absolutely. Wow. Kika, I just got chills, brother. Thank you so much. Honestly, that is what this channel is all about. We are international here. The Stash Squad has people from Iran, India, Northern Ireland, Netherlands, Mexico, USA, Canada. If I'm missing you, shout it out. Indonesia, I know we got in here. So that's awesome. Kika, I am honestly glad that you found us. You are in the right place, my friend. Visca Barça, más que un club. I love that. That's such a good way to start the day, Kika. Thank you so much. What else we got? Eli says, it's Xavi's dream to manage Barcelona, and have you seen his current team? It's very, very, very... Yeah. I get it. Xavi's not coming until we fix our finances. I'm just going to keep repeating this over and over and over again. Fix the finances, then replace the manager, then bring in new signings. Those are the 3 things. And while that's happening, you develop the youth. Okay? So there's 3 things that have to happen while we're developing the youth, and then in 2 years, Barcelona's right back in it, my friends. Amber asks, have you heard of this Barca fan channel called... No, I have not. That's hilarious. You almost had me. Almost had me on that one. Levi, good. Chang says, I want Holland. Everybody does. Everybody. Thank you, Eli, for coming to my support. Coffee, why do you say Holland's already impossible to sign? I don't think it's impossible. We can definitely come up with a $75 million for the transfer fee for the buyout, but I wouldn't say it's impossible. Unlikely, maybe. What else? Curioso says, why Dembele? What about why Dembele? I gotta turn this to the live chat. I don't know why it defaults to top chat and not live chat. It's annoying. Anyway, Mr. Hustle says we want a Barca career mode. I guess it would be kind of funny to do create a Mustache John and do a career mode, but I would have to get back into it, and I just don't want to. Honestly, I just don't think I want to. I'd rather spend that hour or 2 working on creating an uploaded video or playing music or something. We'll see. I'm not saying I won't ever play FIFA on a live stream, but I'll say it's unlikely. Don't tune in for that. Don't hold your breath, I'll say. Mr. Hustle says Pep is acting like Johan Cruyff. He's giving proper advice to Laporta, just like Cruyff used to do. I think it's possible that Pep is trying to help out Barcelona by being open to some transfers with either like a Sterling or a Ferran Torres, something like that. Marvel asks, how would you guys have felt if oil money were the ones to take control over Barca? Things would have immensely improved. Money's money, bro. If you're gonna come in and keep the culture, keep the heart, keep the values of the club, and just put your money into it, then cool. You're definitely welcome. Absolutely, Kika. Glad you're here, friend. Glad you're here. Levi says a lot of controversy over your streams being pre-recorded. I know, Levi. There's so much controversy, man. The headlines have just been buzzing about it. You should see the paparazzi around here. Like, I can't even go out of the house without being mobbed by journalists trying to figure out if my live streams are actually live or not. It's wild. Eli says, just realized that Cruyff was a Barca manager like 3 days ago. Yeah, that's probably something that I need to start doing more on this channel, is going into the history of Barcelona. Like, I could go into where the crest comes from. I could go into how the club got started. I could go into just different eras, like some of the greatest players of each decade. I could do all of those. I need to figure out what is that middle ground on this channel of live streams and, produced uploads, we'll say. Because the ones that I've done so far, I know you guys have said that you like them, but I get the least amount of views on the stuff that I script out and write and put some graphics and images and yada, yada, yada. The Talk FCB videos, if you will. I get very little traction on. I get a lot more views just going live. It's less work for me. It's more fun because I get to hang out with you guys. And I get more views. So, as the channel grows, we will continue to look for opportunities to make uploaded videos, of course. What else we got? Chang asks, who is Inaki Peña? He is our third string goalkeeper. Animal says, rumors say Holland doesn't have an exit clause. I'm pretty sure it's confirmed. Everyone under the sun is saying that it is confirmed. No worries, Eli. You can be late to the party as long as you make it. No problem. Levi says 92 was the best season. Bro, nah. 2008, 2009. We won every trophy available to us. The only match that we lost, if I'm not mistaken, was our opening match 1-0 against Numancia. It was Pep's first year being promoted. It was the year that Messi really took over for Ronaldinho. We had Samuel Eto'o, we had Thierry Henry and Messi as the front three. We had Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, and a young Yaya Touré. We did not have Jordi Alba yet. We had Eric Abidal on the left-hand side. We had Dani Alves on the right. We had Puyol and Piqué as our center backs. We also had Marquez and Gabi Milito at center back. And we had Victor Valdez between the post. That was our best team. Even better than 2005, 2006, which was incredible talent. Swap out Ronaldinho and Deco, put them in that 2005, 2006 team. But I'm telling you guys, 2008, 2009, the best team. That's a great video idea. What was the best Barcelona team ever? That's an excellent video idea. I'm going to write that down. Best Barca squad ever? You can make some arguments. I think for 92, 2006, 2009, 2015. Those are like the top four, I would think. Well, 2011, duh. Basically, the 5 years that we won Champions League would be the arguments. Martin says, I think Barca need to use the usual formation on the pitch that no one has seen before, that we will be unpredictable. Well, yeah, everyone would like to say, let's just come up with a new formation that nobody's seen and be unpredictable. It's more about the attitude and the play and the tactics more than the formation. Chang asks, are we talking lineups today? We're going to take a break from talking lineups. We talked about the last couple of shows. I think what we'll do is on Friday, Friday, we'll do a full match preview for the match coming up against Valencia, which once again is going to be this Sunday. So 6 days from now, 3 p.m., Barcelona versus Valencia. We're going to be live right here on the channel. You all get to hang out with each other, participate in the chat. I'll be responding to your comments and your questions while I give a live live commentary of the match against Valencia. It's a big one, folks. We're going to have to fight for it. We need 3 points. We definitely do. Let me see here. Are we... I keep forgetting. And we're at home for this one. So that's at least good. We're going to be at home. Valencia just above us in the table, but a match in hand. So a win would do great. That would just be phenomenal. But outside of that, we still got 2 more wake up in Barças before that. So Wednesday, we'll catch up on headlines. We'll shoot the shit a little bit, talk about whatever comes up. And then on Friday, we'll do a full match prediction, go over the preview of potential lineup. We'll get all of your doubts and fears out of the way before going into the weekend. Mr. Hustle is voting 2011 for the best Barca season. Let's see, what else? Oh, Ambarish. Yeah, we can talk about that a little bit. Bayern, Barcelona players. We'll just take a look at the headline because it's nonsense. I don't... no. I said bro. Okay. So, I saw this earlier. It's pure nonsense, but you see the headline. Bayern, Barcelona's De Jong, Dest, Pedri, Ter Stegen. It's nonsense. I'm sure they are. Every club has a short and long list of players that they would like to see brought in. And what I can tell you is that there is no way in this world or any other that we are going to sell Ter Stegen, Frankie de Jong, Dest, or Pedri anytime soon. It is not happening. I give you the mustache guarantee on this one that those 4 players, Ter Stegen, De Jong, Dest, and Pedri, have a long career at Barcelona. They're not going anywhere. I promise you, my friends. It's not happening. It's a garbage headline. ESPN is just trying to get some clicks and some views on a downtime. ESPN might have the laziest soccer journalists of all time. It might be. Either way, it's not happening. So for all of you that clicked on this coming in like, oh my gosh, is this really happening? No, it's not. Relax. Take a deep breath. I know things have been crazy. I know we're all scarred by Messi and Griezmann and the mass exodus we saw this summer. But we have our core players. Aside from maybe Coutinho, maybe Dembele, but not this January. Aside from those 2, they might leave. But aside from those 2, everybody else, Dest, Ter Stegen, Pedri, De Jong, Mingueza, Araujo. Who am I missing? Ansu Fati, Demir, Nico, Gavi. They're all staying. They're all staying, my friends. This is what we're building off of. Okay? We've got a bright future ahead of us. We just got to get over this rough patch for the next year or so. But we'll get there, friends. We'll get there. Ay. Simon, good morning, sir. Coming in saying Ireland got their first win. 2 of my teams are in the shit. I hear you, man. Ambarish says, do you think Inaki Peña will become the next Valdez if we groom him well? I have not seen enough of Inaki Peña to really make that decision, to be honest. Who's better, Valdez or Ter Stegen? Ooh, I got to say Ter Stegen. Valdez, world-class, amazing, but had his inconsistencies. Had his nightmares, for sure. Am I going to stream against Madrid? Yes, absolutely. We might make it like a full day party for Madrid. That might happen. Maybe you know what, friends? Maybe we do something wild. Maybe we do a wake up in Barca that just goes the whole day. I'll have to take a break here and there to eat some food, go to the bathroom, that kind of stuff. Let's see, what time is the match starting. Let's go Barcelona fixtures. I think it's an afternoon match. See what we got here. Oh, no, it's at 10:15. Okay, 10:15 a.m. That's an early one. So here's what we're probably going to do, friends. On Sunday, October 24th, and this is a couple weeks from now. There's the calendar. We got a couple of weeks. But when that happens, I think what we're going to do is do like wake up in Barca and then just keep things going. Do like a 4-hour stream into the match. Really get people excited for it. Guled says, I believe Barca youngsters, because they understand the Barca style of play very well. Maybe one good striker, one world-class defender. The rest, La Masia, is enough. I think we need to bring in a top striker, a top number 9, a pure striker. Not a forward who likes to play on the wings. A pure striker, a Luis Suarez, a Samuel Eto'o. That's what we need. And then we need a defensive mid. And then I think we're okay. I think we're ready to build off of that. It would be fantastic. Wake up marathon indeed. Let's go. Levi, that would be creepy. If I did a sleep stream, like, that would be weird. Do people do that? Do people stream just sleeping? I don't really want to necessarily turn this into what do they call it? An IRL, in real life live stream, right? That's what they call it. Where people just have cameras, they're walking around in the street. Like they'll go to a restaurant and sit down and just watch and just interact with the live stream instead of a real live person. That's wild. That's wild. They're awkward. I've seen like the clips of people, you know, they'll have like a sound bite or whatever that the chat can play off and it says inappropriate stuff when they're in public. I can't imagine I'm going to be doing any of that. But we will have plenty of content here on this channel. That is definitely happening. For those of you, like I said, that are just finding us, that are just tuning in, welcome to the Undefeated community. We've got the Stash Squad here going on in the chat. For you to participate in that conversation, all you got to do is subscribe. That lets you be a part of the Undefeated community. Come hang out with us for all the Wake Up and Barca Monday. Let me just start that over. Wake Up and Barca every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning, right here at 7 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You can also catch it on replay whenever you log into YouTube. It's here. And then we are live here on the channel for all the Barcelona matches. You participate in the chat with the Undefeated community, with the Stash Squad, as they like to be called. I give you the play-by-play and also respond to the comments and the questions in the chat, so we get to hang out with each other and keep building this community. That's really why I started this channel, to get people from around the world that can connect around Barcelona. Support each other in that way, support the badge, hang out, catch up with each other. That's what we're here for. That's what this community is all about, connecting Culers from around the world so that we can hang out, be friends. The world is not as unfriendly as you may think. I can say that. All right, my friends. That is going to do it for today. Kuda says sugar plums and La Liga championship dreams sleep stream. Kudas, keep coming with these ideas, man. I love it. You're my idea guy. All right, Chang, I am not scared of Madrid. Bring them on. Bring on the big scary monster. I'm not worried about it. Eli, we'll see you on Wednesday, friend. Guled, thank you for stopping in. It was great to see you. Who else we got? Kudas, of course. I love having you in here, my man. Levi, thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Animal, Chang, Eli, Ambarish. If I'm missing you, I'm sorry. I know we got a lot of folks in here. Martins came and hung out. Mr. Hustle. All right. If I missed you, I'll catch you next time, friends. All right. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in and taking a ride. Mwah.